Hey friends, I hope you're doing well. It is Saturday, April 5th, 2025. I wanted to jump on and just do a little setup of my pages for next week in the Hobonichi weeks. If you are new here, welcome. If you enjoy all things planning content, a little bit of gardening chit chat, a little bit of faith chit chat thrown in there, I welcome you to subscribe. I hope you enjoy the content. And if you do, please give the video a thumbs up. Last week I told you guys that I was going to forego my Wonderland 222 just for a week or two or so, just to try this out, see how I was, see how I was going to do with the Hobonichi weeks. Anyway, if you're interested, you can go back and watch that last video. But so I'm going to share with you, I set up some fresh pages in this little traveler's notebook insert for next week. I'm using these kind of like a daily, but mostly journaling. That's what I've done over this past week. So this I had set up through Monday. So I went ahead and set up through next Sunday with some washi tape and then from some stickers from the Fairy Tale Cottage Core sticker pack from Hobby Lobby. I just set up these cute pages through next Sunday and enjoyed doing a little bit of journaling in this book this past few days. I had company in town. My niece and her two daughters were in town this week for about a day and a half. We had some great laughs and fun with them. We took them to a family fun center that some friends of ours own, and we had a great time. We played 36 holes of putt-putt. They rode go-karts. We had pizza and ice cream, and we had a great time. So I've covered their faces in my pictures. I just did a little tip in of some time up there here on the go-karts, and then they were at my parents' house helping my daughter do a few things over there. We had a good time. My daughter is actually opening an online bookstore, and she's been working very hard. She's really into reading and books and indie authors and certain genres. And so, as that kind of draws closer, I will definitely link her store for you guys to check out if you ever want to do that. So anyway, so I just, here we are today, and I have kind of filled this in. I did my meal tracking here. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that this coming week, so I probably won't section that out. I don't think I'm going to section that out for next week because I have something else in mind, which I'm going to share with you guys probably in another video this weekend. We'll see. But I have picked this Mandy Lynn Plans kit for next week. So I thought we'd just turn the page here and go ahead and set this up. This beautiful blues and purples and greens and pinks for next week. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing amazing. If you are in these crazy weather pattern, right in their lines, I hope you are staying safe. I know that where I am at, we have managed to somewhat steer a little bit clear, even though it's come awfully close last weekend and then tomorrow again. And I am just pray that everybody is seeking appropriate shelter when needed and staying safe. It's really been crazy watching. I watch Ryan Holiall on YouTube when weather gets crazy, and they do such an amazing job over there covering the United States that, just craziness. Okay, let's lay our date dots down. So I had told you guys I wanted to share with you my new planner tote, which I'm going to do. I'm going to do a separate short video on that because I'm going to have to hold my phone in video like that. I can't put it in the phone holder, obviously. But so I will share that. I'll probably film that here after this video and share a quick video on my new planner tote. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. So, okay. So we've got that, and get over here in my sticker binder. Let's see. We need a this week sticker. And we'll pop that up here. And again, I don't know exactly how I'm going to separate this out. I do know I want to put the weather in here. So I'm going to go ahead and section off a spot for the weather. Do I want to do that here? Yeah, I think I do. Oops. Okay, so Sunday evening, I will put the weather here. Always wait till Sunday evening to get to as close as possible, but you know how it is. It you know, inevitably does change over the week, but that's okay. Okay. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly how I want to section these off for this coming week. So I think what I'm going to do is I kind of like the idea of putting like memory keeping over here and just kind of more on the memory keeping side for my Hobonichi weeks. And I'm going to try that for next week. So instead of putting meals to buy and to do, I'm going to hold off, and I'm going to save the space for next week for memory keeping. Now that could change after a day or two, and I could add some things to this, but I'm just going to set up the bare bones in the weekly. Because I'm doing something else different next week, which I'm going to video, and you guys will understand once that video comes out. But in the interim, I am going to set up my, like, kind of jot down for the day for the next 2 weeks in the back here. And I'm just going to use these little washi tape, these geometric shapes. And I have these absolutely darling, cute little scissors that I'm going, look how tiny these things are. So cute. Let's get this straightened out here. And I'm going to pop this up here. I have really been enjoying this, like, sentence or two a day back in the back of the Hobonichi weeks. So we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to stay in frame here. My snap peas and my onions are doing excellent, which I direct sewed a couple weeks ago. So I'm really happy about that. My winter sewing jugs are also doing pretty good. So, excuse me. I am anxious to see how those are going to turn out come the end of April when I am ready to, oh no. Yee. I wonder if I have another one of these. I did not realize this was this low, honestly. And do I have another one? I think I do, actually. Where might I have put those, though? Give me 1 second. I know I have another box of those. What did I do with them? Well, what did I do with those? Let's see. I'm sorry, y'all. I did not realize that was that low. Now I know I have another box of those washi tapes. I don't remember where exactly I have put it. Oh, goodness. Where could I have put those? I may have to come back off camera and just finish that off when I find them. I do apologize. Let me pause for just a minute. Okay, I knew that I had more. I just had to find them. All right, let's see here. Where do I need to stop this at? Right here, I guess. So, yeah, I did get started a little bit late on my winter sewing. So, I'm really going to have to, depending the snap peas that I winter sewed just to try that out in a milk jug, those are doing really good, and I'll have to get those direct sewed. But it's actually past time to direct sew snap peas, so that's why the ones that I direct sewed are already doing so well. Okay, let's see here. Now I need a couple labels for across the top. Let's see here. Oops. I think I will do this green. And I will do this purple. Okay, there's that. Then I will do, so we have April 7 through, did I say the 13th, right? Pretty sure that's, yeah. Then April 14th through the 20th. Okay, so this basically is really simple. I just come in here, I put the date in, and I just write a little blurb for the day. Yeah, so this is just a simple setup in the back, pages of my Hobonichi weeks. So it's going well. It is going well. I'm kind of, testing different things out in my Hobonichi weeks, like for planning or memory keeping. I'm just kind of doing a little bit of everything. And while I know I want the weather to be in here, I'm not sure yet how I want to set this up. I'm still thinking about this today, tomorrow. I want to finalize it before Monday, but I did want to get the bare bones put down for next week in these pages, and also in these little dailies, which I am really enjoying. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm going to continue to do this while I'm enjoying it and see how it goes. I wanted to show you guys this really cute little like pencil bag kind of. I got it on Amazon, and I will link it below for you guys. But what I'm keeping in here is basically, I had this Galen leather pen, little pen case, and I keep in here my tweezers because they're so sharp. So I just put those in there. I have my washi card. I have my Hobonichi like whiteout runner correction tape. I have white correction tape. I have my bigger scissors, my little scissors, my nippers, my ruler, my washi cutter from Printpression, and then I have this little like kind of like a washi card, and then some some page clips, or you know, whatever they're called. So I've been keeping this in here just to keep it light, no pens, no pencils, no markers, anything like that, just tools, like, you know, so to speak. And I've been keeping this in my planner tote, which I'm going to show you guys in the next video, but it has this little pocket in the front that if you wanted to maybe, you know, put some Tombos in there or mild liners or pens, you could clip it on there or just slide them in. Yeah, so it's just very, very streamlined. It'll fit really easily in a lot of, you know, pockets that aren't really big. So I've been enjoying that. I wanted to share that with you. It's by East Hill. Again, I will link that in the description box. You guys, if you're interested, it comes in a bunch of different colors. Yeah, so that's what I have been using in my new planner tote, which I'm going to show you here in a little bit. But this I need to put in my kit. This is all my leftovers for my weekly kit, so I can go back during the week and use all these little stickers. Easily accessible for my Hobonichi weeks, which I love. This past week I've used the Planner Kate kit, and I have loved that. You know, super fun stickers. This is a Pokey Bear Cuties, I think, or Planner Kate, I can't remember. But yeah, I have really enjoyed it, and I'm loving the Hobonichi weeks, or this size. I mean, it could be a Sterling Ink week size even, if, you know, I used that last year for devotions and I loved it. But for the kits, using the kits this year, I really have enjoyed that, going with the Hobonichi weeks, in order to use these sticker kits for just fun, creative, stickered up pages. I love it. But you guys, if you have any questions, I'm going to link everything below, but if there's something that you see that I haven't linked, or you can't find it, or you have a question, let me know. Put it in the comments below, and I will absolutely get back with you the best I can. My camera is sliding. I apologize. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one with the planner tote. Stay tuned. Talk to you in the next one. Bye.